Welcome, welcome to the live session. Another live session, guys. Pretty busy day. Good day. Thanks for joining the live session. I was absent yesterday due to some personal reason, but got back in business again. So let's see what kind of opportunity we have in the market. Currently, we are, in a situation where we can look for trading opportunity in the market. Let's see how far we can find. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session like every day, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So we are a pretty busy day. Tomorrow also coming up quite a few high impact news. We'll see how we can find best trade possible in the market. And yeah, I believe that you guys are active on the market. So let's see where the market is heading at the moment. And let's begin. Okay, so I see that majority of are here. Let me know when you are here, guys, so that I know that you are here, and let me know, say yes on the live chat so that I can know, understand your presence and begin the full analysis as well as the trading session. Any trade coming along the way, definitely will be looking to enter. And also let me know which instrument you are looking at, particularly to see if there is any opportunity there as well. And yeah, gold, we can see that there is a primary local breakdown here. From the daily, we can see the market from this resistance line after breaking the daily high, grab the liquidity, started to drop down here. And we are on a trade, but I think we need to exit that one here. It's pretty unachievable trade. So I'm out of it. We'll be looking to re-enter again. Okay, so let's first of all look at the overall picture in the market. Okay, so starting with the gold, and also we will be looking for analyzing other instrument as well. Looking at gold from the monthly perspective to see overall direction in the market. Okay, so we can look at on the monthly chart on gold. What we can see that from here, this is the monthly starting of this impulse on gold. And with this monthly impulse, what we can see that this is the almost, we have seen that 20 days gone, 3 weeks almost nearly passed, and gold was in this month in a very narrow range. That might be another opportunity for a bigger move on gold coming up. So we can see that gold is in a very narrow range on the lower time frame. From the monthly, it's almost at the opening and closing. So if we look at the weekly chart, we can see a bit of a different picture on the weekly. This is the weekly candle here. Okay, so what we can see on the weekly, that this is a narrower green candle on the weekly. And in this narrow green candle from the weekly time frame, the price in this narrow range we have seen initially dropped. I think that because there is a narrow green candle and the imbalance in the market on both sides at the moment, so it might either fill the imbalance in that direction, or we might see that gold is dropping down to fill that imbalance in that direction. So depending on where the market is heading, we will be able to see potential trading opportunity in this market. So we can see that there is a narrower green candle, expecting for the price to go ahead and fill that wick from the weekly chart. So if we look at the daily, from the daily time frame, we can see that this is the daily price action. There is a daily candle, and with this daily candle, what we can see, there is a bullish candle followed by red candle followed by green candle. So the market in this area is trying to break to the upside to create a new higher high. So if we look at the lower time frame from the intraday, we can see that 4 hour from this green candle, there is a so far a potential rejection here. So expecting for this price to break below and then to drop down to create new lower low. So we can see that from the 4 hour, it's a bearish price action locally, and we might see that the price breaking further to the downside to create new lower low. So if we look at the 1 hour chart and 15 minutes chart, what we can see that in this lower time frame, this is the head and left shoulder and the right shoulder. We can see that there is a head and shoulder formation. We had 2 trades, one we didn't work out, the other one we closed. I think that now we might see that gold is breaking below in that direction, as the market locally showing potential reversal here. So if you look at the daily chart, what we can see that from the daily, the market has broken. This is the daily resistance here. Okay, so wickless candle followed by a long wick candle followed by another long wick candle. So back to back, quite a few rejection in that area on gold. And with this rejection, we can expect for the price to drop down and then to break below this support level. So this is where what we can expect on gold, for the price to break below this support to create a new lower low. And with that in mind, if we look at the further lower time frame from the intraday, we can see that this green candle on the 4 hour might be a liquidity grab, and as a result we see that there is a rejection from that level. And I think that we might see the price now break below further, which we see on the daily as well. There is a potential rejection, and we might see that the market is coming back to this support level from the lower time frame. So let's see how far it might be going, and based on that we will be looking for entry opportunity to the downside as soon as we will find a suitable entry. And in the meantime, traders, I believe that you're enjoying this live session. If you're enjoying the live session, make sure that you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day, including the weekend, weekdays, in all time frame. Hope that making sense. And yeah, absolutely good to see that everyone is here. Let me know, traders, which instrument you are trading, and I hope that you had a great trading week as well. I'm Dita Baruk. Welcome. Tony, welcome. Yes, boss. Greatness. Hello. Thank you very much for joining the live session. And guys, let me know when you are here. And I see the likes is still not there where it should be. So I will be, it will be appreciated if you smash it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So yeah, like is going up. Thanks for your support to the channel. I really appreciate your support in this channel. Thanks for that. All right, cool. So yeah, here we see that gold, we have seen a rejection. I expected it to move back up again, but it didn't. So we might see that, the market in that direction, most likely to be heading to the upside. Let's see where the price might be heading. And yeah, let's figure out the overall picture in the market, where the market might be heading based on that. we'll be looking for entry. Okay, so here is what we can see. This is a red movement, a strong bearish candle, a bearish impulse, followed by this is a support level. Okay, so this is a support level here, support here, support here, support here, and from that support, expecting for gold to bounce, okay, and then to trend in that direction, or we might see further drop deepening. I think the downside might be stronger than the upside. Okay, so here is there's a long wick candle, expecting for this price to break below and then to drop in that direction to create a new lower low. So here is from this level, okay, what we can see, the market locally now a big drop followed by a correction, another drop, expecting for the market to drop and then to create new lower low in that direction. So we can see that the price is trending towards the downside. So let's see where the market might be heading in that direction. So if you look at the 5-minute chart, what we can see that this is the 5 minutes movement, a move, and waiting for the price to go ahead and on a pullback and then to continue to drop in that direction. So we will be looking for potential entry as soon as we will find that suitable entry opportunity on gold. Let's see. Okay, so here is what we can see, a big drop, expecting for the price to break below to create a new lower low in that direction. So if we look at again lower time frame and the higher time frame, both of them, here is the bearish move so far, and there is a doji here. If you look at, there's a weakless candle, and with this weakless candle for the price to break below and then to create a new lower low where we will be looking for potential entry. Let's see, this is the 5 minutes where we can see the market basically getting a rejection from the top, expecting it to drop in that direction. So let's see where the price is heading, and in the meantime, let me know guys if you're here. Thank you for joining the live session. Here I started trading on Forex on demo account. Well, that's a good point. Always, it is a good idea to start in a demo account, or with a very little money, so that you can start trading with comparatively smaller account, which is very important, and that's how you can keep your capital or keep your learning very smooth. Because when you are trading on a smaller account, you are basically it's good for you. When you are trading on a demo account, it's easy for you to understand and learn and grow as a trader, which is very important. Let's see how far it might be going. Thank you. Hello, welcome. I'm Gold Trader. Still learning, though, but I choose gold as the only instrument to trade on because of volatility. Yeah, so gold is very volatile, which is one way very good, and at the same time, gold also carry risk. So make sure that you consider both sides, right? Everything has both sides. There is a day and then there is a night, right? There is a right and then there is a left. There is a black and there is a white. So there is always two sides in everything. Gold is very volatile, good to trade, but at the same time very risky because the more volatile, the more probability for you to be a trick. So this when trading gold, make sure that you always do proper risk management and also maintain a very strong trading psychology, which is a big part of trading. This is the mistake that I did when I began my trading. The gold has given me the biggest loss in my trading. I remember when I began first my trading, I was not understanding much, and all my capital that I put on gold, almost 100K I lost in one night. So, which is it's a tragedy, but I have learned a lesson also. So yeah, this is where it comes down to learning a lesson. So when you have a setback or a defeat or any kind of loss, it's not the loss, it's the lesson that you learn. There is a saying that there is no failure. Either you learn or you succeed. So there is a growth or learning, right? So that's why success is not a destination, it's just a journey. So you learn, you grow, and then you move into the next level, and then move into the next level. So that's how everything is. So with that being said, yeah, if you love trading gold, make sure you do proper risk management, which is absolutely important when you want to become consistently profitable as a trader. All right, so let's move on. My coach, good day. I'm enjoying your sir. Thank you very much. I'm also enjoying. Hello, coach. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for joining the live session. Let's see how far it might be going. Okay, so we can see that on gold, if you look at this is the a lower time frame here. Okay, so what you can see on the 15-minute and on the 5-minute chart, here is you have seen a big drop. Now this drop on gold, if you look at, we can see that below all this support. Now let's see if there is any possibility to return back. I think that we might see deeper drop in that market. If you look at the daily chart, this is the daily resistance, and from that level we can see that the market started to drop down. So we might see that there is a potential for downside. Let's see how far it might be heading. Okay, so here is, we can see that there's a doji here, and with this doji formation from the lower time frame on gold, so a big green candle, and then waiting for the price to retest and then to bounce back up. I think that we might see short term, either it might again try to bounce back up because it's below the below the liquidity zone here. If you look at, this is the support here, very important liquidity zone. So yeah, let's see how far it might be heading, and based on that we can look for entry. A doji, a bullish candle, a narrower candle. So this is a support here, support here, support here. Expecting it to test and then to trend in that direction. Okay, so it's if we look at the 1 minute chart, we can see there is a consolidation, breakout consolidation. We might see now an uptrending market in that direction. Okay, so you'll see that how far it might be going. And yeah, in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure that you give a thumbs up, smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, here is gold. So you can see doji, a green candle followed by another candle here. Okay, so with this move, expecting for the price to trend in that direction. Okay, so if we see that it's trending in that direction, we might see again going back to this level here to the resistance. So which is support turning resistance. And is there news coming up later today? If we look at the Forex Factory calendar, so you can see that calendar on the Forex Factory. Look at the calendar here, and with the calendar, what we can see. So we can see that tomorrow coming up on Thursday. So if you look at the Thursday, today's Wednesday, coming up NZD, okay, NZD GDP news coming up, and then 5:30 p.m. SNB monetary policy assessment. We will be trading on VIP live trading room, this one CHF, and also 6 p.m. coming up CHF, and then 9 p.m. GBP. So and then 10:30 p.m. unemployment claim. So tomorrow is a big day for dollar Swiss franc, dollar NZD, NZD USD, as well as British pound US dollar. and all the USD pairs. And next day also we see the big news coming up on euro, GBP, and on dollar. So a pretty big day coming up on GBP. So let's also quickly look at Gbpjpy before we jump on to other instrument. Looking at Gbpjpy. So looking at GJ, looking at the monthly chart to see overall direction in the market, what we can see that Gbpjpy, what we can see here, this is the monthly impulse on GJ. So with this monthly impulse on Gbpjpy, a big move on the monthly. And if we look at this monthly impulse on GJ, what we can see that the price so far showing significant bullish momentum. Now, why am I looking at the monthly? Because monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So if we look at the monthly price action on GJ, we can see that from here, it's a big impulse on the monthly. And with this monthly impulse, the market has formed this candle, which has a long wick at the bottom. So far, bullish. If we look at the weekly chart, where as expected, probably you guys have seen my weekly Forex forecast, there is a dodgy inverted hammer, a big red candle with a long wick at the bottom, and expecting for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high on GJ, which is basically a strongly bull market. So if we look at the daily chart, what we can see on the daily is that this is the daily impulse followed by narrower green candle, and expecting GJ to go ahead and then to create a new higher high on the daily. We see still bull market. So also this is a bullish market. Looking at the intraday time frame, now 4 hour, this is where GJ, this is a liquidity candle. Let's see, back to back 2 liquidity candle formation on Gbpjpy has given a high probability for the price to move back up to the resistance line. Now, this is one of my favorite tools that I use to trade the market, guys. Make sure that when you are using the tool, use proper risk management. Without risk management, nothing works. So this is one of my tool, also accessible as a member. If you are not our member, you can access this tool from if you are not our member, you can find link below this video. You can visit the website and then click join now button to become part of the trading community. So where you can learn and grow as a trader, you can access all the trading tools, including this best tool, the liquidity candle finder. So I will be also in depth explaining what is liquidity, but for the time being, let's see what Gbpjpy is trying to do. As tomorrow, if you look at the news calendar, there is a news coming up on GBP, right? So yeah, tomorrow there is a GBP news. So that's gonna be a very important price action here on Gbpjpy. So let's see that where this is the impulse here on GJ. You can see it's a clean bullish impulse, okay, from the 1 hour. And clean means that there is no red candle in the middle, right? So let's look at the Fibonacci perspective from 1 hour. If we look at the Fibonacci here, what we can see that this is the Fibonacci tool. We can look at 38.2% Fibonacci retracement here. So which is the this is the previous resistance above this green candle. This is a high. This is a resistance here. And from that resistance, which is basically turning support here, okay, on GJ, so which is turning support, and with this resistance turning support, we might see that the price is grabbing that liquidity and then moving back to the upside to create a new higher high. Let's see how far it might be going in that direction. So looking at the 15-minute chart, okay, so if we look at the 15 minutes, where this is the 15 minutes price action, wanting to see that it's coming a bit downside for a deeper pullback. From the 1 hour, this is the minimum Fibonacci level, and which is the resistance turning support. Okay, so it's coming down, resistance turning support, and from that level, what I think that if we see the market is trending, then we could see that it's going up to hit this level here, which is another important liquidity zone. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect for the price to grab the liquidity and then to trend in that direction. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the live session, understanding what I'm explaining. Don't hesitate to ask a lot of questions if you are not understanding. Thanks for joining the live session. Let's figure out Euro USD. Yeah, absolutely. Euro USD. Thank you. Buy or sell. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hi, coach. I hope you are well. Tomorrow is the Swiss Central Banks. Could you please analyze CHFJPY US30? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. I have a sell position running since yesterday on, but it depends now. Should I close it or leave it? Michael, that's a very crucial question that I cannot answer because I can't advise what you should do with your trading, but I can share my experience, what I'm doing, so that we can relate to each other. This is the main goal of this live session, is to share experience and then find learning from each other. Okay, it's not that I'm I'm a coach and I'm always teaching. I'm also learning from many of you. Some of our members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, since we begin the academy, I still see that they are posting a lot of valuable content in the channel, in the free Telegram, in the VIP chat group on Telegram, and also we had implemented the Discord, free Discord group. You can find link below this video for the Discord, and you can access the Discord content every day. Also, for those who already joined the Discord, I would encourage you to put more content on the Discord. There will be, what I can say, engage in the chat. There will be a lot of also content coming for the Discord. So you can join both free Telegram as well as the Discord. You can find link below this video. So join there, rock it up, make Forex Trading Wizard Academy one of the best academy. So it's your academy. Absolutely, I'll try to create as much room for everyone as possible. Michael, Trinity, it's your position. You have to manage it. Yes, absolutely. Good day, sir. Thank you. Do you think about GJ? Yeah, what we are talking about the Gbpusd is this. Okay, so you can see that this is the Gbpusd, an impulse waiting for a pullback. And because tomorrow there is a high impact news coming on GJ, if you guys look at here, what do you see? That this is a very important level here, so which is the support level on GJ. You can see that this is the support here, support here, support here, which is an important level of support, and waiting for the price to break and then to trend in that direction. So which is this is the resistance line here, which is also a very high liquidity zone, expecting for GJ to go ahead and hit that level. And I think that you can see it's now almost 60 pip move possible to the upside. But the only thing that I'm waiting, if in case it's grabbing more liquidity from this support here. So we will see further lower time frame confirmation for this potential move, because if we go for long here, which will be almost 62 pip stop loss, almost 1-to-1 reward to risk, but that's gonna be, probability is higher, but I don't want to put such a big stop loss. It's better for me to wait to see a bit more for a deeper pullback, and then we can look for entry, because it might come back down for a deeper pullback. Then we can get a better price isn't it? This is what my plan on GJ. With the upcoming high impact news, bank rate, thank you. Sir, may I ask why is it that when UJ drops, GU rises? Why does GJ drop as well as with UJ? So may I ask why is it that when UJ drops? Okay, so may I ask why is it that when USDJPY drops, GU rise? Gbpusd. Okay, very simple. It's because of the dollar. So when dollar yen is dropping, so it's a because the currency is a relationship, right? So if you look at here, okay, so USD slash JPY, okay, so this is USD JPY, right? So when USD JPY is dropping, that means that dollar is getting weaker, right? So dollar is weak. And now if you go to the GBP USD, okay, so GBP USD, where what you see that dollar is weak. So where dollar is weak here, the same dollar will be there too, weak. So when both of this weak, GBP USD will go up, which is pretty simple, isn't it? So yeah, when dollar is weaker, it's gonna be weaker everywhere. So may I ask why is that when UJ drops euros? Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. You are the god. Yeah, thanks for your compliment. Thanks, appreciate it. Buy option is good now. Thank you. What is your VIP signal like? Average percentage per week. Yeah, you can join today. Not only the signal, but I'm more focused on education and the tools that we have. What I believe that signal, I don't recommend to focus on signal. It's just for educational, because signal not gonna make you profitable, to be honest, for long term. Okay, because signal is not something that exactly will help you to become profitable. It's just short term for learning. But what I would recommend is mostly to focus on learning and growing and using tools and finding the strategy. So which is the key, because when you have a strategy, you have the the strength and power to trade the market, right? So which is the main focus. For the signal, that you can sometimes use it for short-term gain. And all the information that you can find on the website, you can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com, where you can find everything to learn and grow as a trader, right? So in addition to that, if you want to join today, you can find link below this video where you can access my trading tool, including this liquidity candle finder, which is one of my favorite trading tool. You can see that here is the liquidity candle. There is one trade here based on the liquidity candle, and it's a massive move. So it's just a tool that you can use, and there's a full guide on it that you can find a link below this video in the description area. So let's see how far it might be going. Let's also figure out where the market is heading. Sir, may I ask why is it that when UJ drops, GU rise? And okay, thank you. What is your VA? Okay, win rate. I haven't seen updates. Yeah, okay, so no problem. You can jump on the website live chat. I will be able to help you on that. Thank you. I haven't seen. Okay, will 8 a.m. bring volume today, even if US bank holiday? Yeah, I think so. Okay, even US bank holiday is still there will be a volume. Very simple, is because institutional trader is still manage trade even there is a bank holiday. Okay, because you see that sometime weekend gap. Why does the weekend gap occur? Do you know that? Anyone have an idea? Let me ask you that question. Win rate, thank you. I haven't seen update stats. That's why I'm asking. Thank you very much. Will 8 a.m. bring volume today? Even US. Okay. GJ is supposed to rise when UJ drops. Okay. I just want to understand that it happened yesterday with the US retail sales news that came out yesterday afternoon. Okay. Yep. Dollar was weak. Yeah, that's. I think you got the explanation. Hope that makes sense to you. All right. So you see that. Can anyone tell me why the weekend gap occurs? Let me see if you guys how you're thinking about it. Let me see how guys are thinking. Okay, I don't understand the relationship. Please, can you explain that? I am confused. Okay, well, Eurusdjpy buy at 169.50. How long should hold? Eurusdjpy buy at 169.50. How long I should hold? That's very difficult to tell how long you should be holding, because it will completely depend on where your strategy and how much you have risk and everything. So where is the Eurusdjpy? If we look at, okay, UJ is in bullish momentum. So if we look at UJ, we can see the market is in a bull move. So we might see that the price is heading in that direction. So let's see how far it might be going. I think UJ, like the GJ, is in a bull move. So that's only the thing that I can tell you. So here is what we can see on Gbpusd, which is basically turning again to a potentially bull market. So wanted to see GJ has got enough liquidity before it has got a bounce. So you can see that this is the 15-minute chart, which is showing a very strong bullish momentum here. Okay, so we look at here, which is the support. I think we might see that the price is moving in this channel. Okay, here is, you can see this is the 5 minutes. We see already there is a double bottom, and with the double bottom there is a bounce here. So this is support. Yeah, I will be waiting for deeper drop before we look for any entry on GJ, because if you look at the 1 hour, we can see the market is trying to break to the upside. Without proper pullback, I wouldn't look for any entry yet, but I think that GJ is in a very good place for potential upside momentum. So this is the 4-hour support that might remain intact most likely. So which is this one. So this is a bullish trend. I wouldn't go yet because it might started to bounce, but it's still there is a possibility for a deeper drop here. Okay, so we'll see where the market might be heading. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure that you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Because the market never sleeps. Yeah, absolutely. The market never sleeps. How do you see a daily, weekly, and monthly candlestick? Josius, yeah, very good question. So daily, weekly, and monthly candlestick pattern it's a multi-time frame approach, right? And as a trader, it's a very important to look at the multi-time frame analysis. Now it's looking at the bigger picture. Looking at the bigger picture is the key, being a very informative or informed trader. So what do I mean by looking at bigger picture? Looking at bigger picture is, if you want to be a trader, also you need to look at bigger picture, right? So bigger picture is when you look at 3 years, 5 years time, right? Most trader quit very easily. If you do a Google search, you'll see that traders career very short. In the beginning comes, get a little bit of profit, or and suddenly think that trading is easy, and then just to have a big loss and then quit. Quitter never wins. So bigger picture means when you create a solid plan, okay, create a solid plan, and then based on that you move forward, which is looking at the bigger picture. Now if you look at the chart, looking at the monthly, okay, so if you look at the monthly, what do you see on the monthly? This is a monthly candle, right? Now why do you need to look at the monthly? Bigger picture, because one candle to look at is easy. But if you look at inside that monthly candle, there are 4 weekly candles, right? Now you are started to understand which way the market started to be heading, because the monthly is in a very strong bull. So you know that the directional bias is bullish. If you look at the weekly, where you can see there is a weekly also bullish candle, right? So we can see the market form series of higher low, grab the liquidity, and we can see the market is moving in that direction. And if you look at the daily, where daily chart is where there is a narrow candle with a long wick at the top, which is also a bull market. So if you look at the intraday, that means the 4-hour time frame, where this is the support, okay, so which is the 4-hour support. The previous 4-hour candle is closed here. There is a support, and here is what we can see from the 15 minutes and lower time frame is this is an important level of support. So what we can expect on GJ for the price to break below, which is a very important liquidity zone here. And what we can expect on that is for the price to break below, grab the liquidity, and then to trend in that direction. So you'll see where it is heading. Yeah, local time frame, local lower time frame, and the local structure is still bullish. We want to see that breakout structure here. And once we see the breakout structure, that's where we can look for entry. Right. So this is a bull market. There is a long wick at the bottom, and so there is a double bottom from the 5 minutes. It's trying to create a structure here, the bullish structure. And from that bullish structure, we can expect for the price to move in that direction. See that how far it might be heading. Okay, so there is a doji here. You're expecting it to break in that direction. Okay, so expecting it to break in that direction. If it breaks in the direction, and then to bounce back up. We'll see the channel is bullish yet. Okay, so this is the 15-minute channel. Breakup channel can give us potential for entry on GJ. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure that you give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So here is support, so which you can see on the 5 minutes time frame. Support here, support here, support here. Expecting it to break below and then to move in that direction. So which is basically trending potentially towards the upside. Okay, so let's see how far it might be heading. Based on that, we'll be looking for entry. I will still be waiting for the price to break below and then to trend in that direction. Thank you, trader. Welcome, Rod. Are we going to trade with US Bank closed? Okay, yeah, this is what we discussed. Krishna, good evening, coach. Possibility of gold to test the week of the monthly high 2394. Okay, we'll be looking at that. But in the meantime, let's see what GJ is trying to do here. I think GJ might be bouncing off that level. I was waiting for deeper pullback. It's gonna be horrible if it doesn't drop. Then we, I want to see that it's breaking below that structure before we look for entry. Do you think that GJ is gonna break below, or what's your opinion on that, guys? In the meantime, have you smashed it? I see the likes is still not above 50. Much appreciated if you go ahead and smash it. Okay, thank you. Good evening. Possibly, yeah, absolutely. So Okay, expecting it to break in that direction, grab that liquidity, and then to bounce back up. Depending on how the market might be doing, we'll be looking for that. I still think that the market might be dropping down in that direction. Okay, so let's look at, you can see GJ is still in a zone where we might see further deepening, and then we'll be looking for now gold. You can see from here, we can see the market slowly is trying to bounce back up from this level. On gold, there is a liquidity candle formation, and the price now trying to break above, but it's still this is a very complicated structure on gold at the moment. I wouldn't be very interested on bull at the moment. We might see break and then dropping down again in that direction. So depending on how the price might be doing, we will be looking for that entry. So yeah, let's figure out the next direction in the market. Good day, welcome. So trading GJ now is a risk, especially with the high impact news coming up tomorrow. Why trading GJ risky? I don't see risk in everything in trading, right? So trading carry risk. There is a disclaimer, you can see that. But particularly GJ is at the moment we see trending. But I don't see any. I see that potentially it's good to trade when there is a high impact news, not during the news, but when there is a high impact news coming up, the instrument become very volatile, and that's how I love to trade, because of the high impact news, there is a volume comes in the market. Are you trading today? Yeah, of course. Why not? So you see that GJ is in a good move. So the previous session's candle on GBPJPY, it's a massive liquidity candle. So that's a potential for upside. You can see it back-to-back two liquidity candle formation. Now this liquidity candle tool is your tool. If you are our member, you can access that from your dashboard, or you can let us know your username. So if you are our member, you can get access to that. If you are not, then I would recommend you to visit the website today, www.forextradingwizard.com, where if you visit the website here, www.forextradingwizard.com, click join now button or find out more, where you can get access to all the tools that I have. Especially this is one of my favorite trading tool that I use to trade the market. So which basically showing me potential upside here on JJ. It's not that it will always give you the accurate, but it's a great tool to understand which way the market is getting the liquidity, and by understanding it, we know that the market is preparing for an upside bias here. So I was waiting for a pullback, but I see that the market basically not coming down. It's still, this 1 hour candle is a bull candle. Wanted to see any break of the structure. 15 minutes, another bullish candle. So the market looks like that very strongly bullish on GJ. Looking for an entry. So say that where it's the 1 hour candle. Another big bull candle. So how many pip here potentially? So almost 60, 50, 60 pip more possible. But for an entry, I want to see that it has broken any of the structure so that we are not stopped out by the liquidity grab. Thank you for joining the live session, traders. Winning coach, possibly of gold to do test and week of the, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining the live session. And yeah, in the meantime, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you smashing the like button to 50. And be patient always. Trading is all about the patience. So here is what we can see, a move. Here is a move on gold, expecting it for a pullback and then to trend in that direction. GJ, is bouncing off that level. So yeah, let's we have seen a potentially there is an inverted head and shoulder also here. Now the way the market structure is being formed. Okay, so just looking to see the possible risk reward here. Still not entering, guys, just to see. Okay, GJ, here we can see that there is a potential for upside. So with a 20 pip stop loss, I will be going long on Gbpusd with 2.5 time reward to risk. So basically there will be around 20 pip stop loss for this trade with strict 1% risk per trade, which is very important, guys. Make sure that you do proper risk management, and I will be explaining later the strategy behind it. So the 15-minute chart, Gbpusd. So entry is the buy market. Stop loss, you can see a return in price. So basically that might give us a better price on that. So stop loss on 200 point, I would say that 89, 200.89, and TP target is at 201.59. Yeah, make sure that, guys, it might just come and grab more liquidity. So you do proper risk management. Don't risk everything for one trade, which is very important as a trader. So if we look at the 15 minutes, have another account, 200.89. And let's see if it is grabbing more liquidity. It's getting around 15 pip stop loss at the moment. Okay. So GJ, where if you look at 30 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, so there is a liquidity here. The market managed to this is the 5 minutes. So my entry on this in this trade is 201.6. Okay, so guys, so we are on a trade. At the same time, it's coming now for a pullback. And this 5 minutes candle is a big drop here. So somehow we can see that there is a rejection from the top. The 4 hour, if we look at, so we might see a retest of this support. I would move my stop loss to this level here below this 4 hour candle to 200.869. I think we might see a retest of this support. In case if we see, then we still want to be on the trade. So I would move my stop loss. I know that it might risk increase a little bit, few pip, only 2-3 pip, but I want to make it because that's how we can remain more in control of the trade. Okay, so I move my stop loss at 200.860. So this is going to be the trade here on GJ. We are on it. Let's see. I'm bullish on GJ, and I am expecting for the price to move up and then to trend in that direction. Okay, so it might try to grab liquidity from here because it got a rejection. Guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Thanks for joining the live session. Appreciate your support. Did you buy already or waiting for a confirmation? Yeah, we are on a trade already. Legends, previous 1 hour, no peak. Candle has a very small top wick. So the the trade is the main motivation for the trade is the 4-hour liquidity candle, the previous 4-hour liquidity candle. So basically, if you look at the previous 4-hour candle, what you can see that this is a huge liquidity grab from back to back 3 doji. So one doji has crossed the previous one and then the other one. Okay, so 3 very significant liquidity candle formation. So with this 3 significant liquidity candle formation, GJ managed to form a very strong bullish pattern. Now this one, if you look at, which is in fact showing potentially bullish. Now it might drop for a deeper pullback to the support. Even if we see that this 4-hour candle, which is closing in 45 minutes, closing like this as a green candle, I still believe that we might see further upside here. That's the main reason we have opened the trade. Because with a massive liquidity candle followed by a candle with a green body and also long wick at the top may help the price to move up further. Okay, so we might see that direction on GJ. So with that in mind, doji and expecting it to slowly break to the upside. Let's see how far we might see now with this doji. Bigger liquidity grab from here. That's why we move a bit of downside my stop loss to 200.86. It might now come for a deeper liquidity grab, which is possible to happen, or it might just bounce back up again depending on where the price is heading. So it's trying to get the liquidity from the support level. Patience is the key in trading. Hope that you guys understanding it. And always patience, risk management are the key component or key feature of a trader, or key virtue of being a trader. Can I trade in gold now? Can I trade in gold now? So what do you mean by can I trade in gold? CKVS. Can I trade in gold? So you mean that you want to enter a trade on gold? Still, we haven't got an entry. We were on GJ. Are you already in the GJ buy? GJ? Yeah, of course, we are on a buy trade and expecting it to remain bullish. Can you buy gold now, please? Still, we are not there. We'll be waiting for an entry. GJ. Okay, so GJ trying to bounce back up. See, waiting for candle close here. 15 minutes. There is a rejection candle. And with this rejection candle, so it's completing that potential inverted head and shoulder, looks like. And that's what you can see. Okay, so support here. So it's an important level of support on Gbpjpy. Expecting it to bounce back up. Okay, we can expect it to bounce back to the upside now. We're on the trade on GJ. Depending on your entry, probably you are at entry or you are at top. So here what you can see, the market grab that big amount of liquidity and then expecting for the price to bounce and then to trend in the direction. So the lower time frame price action on GJ, so far we see that potentially bullish, expecting for the price to keep pushing high. We might see deeper again deeper pullback. Let's see how far it is dropping. Good afternoon, my coach William in South Africa. Thank you. Welcome, William. Thanks for you joining the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support to the channel. Now here is we can see GJ after this is a channel. Now it's coming back to the support. We need to see how far it might try to break the channel. So my stop loss at 200.869 for any deeper pullback. We keep a bit of space here. So from the intraday, which is closing in 34 minutes from the 4 hour, we see that there is a doji formation. Bit of drawdown, but we should be able to see that trade moving in the direction. Expecting with a proper risk management is key. So from lower time frame, Okay, it's forming that bullish pattern. Support here, support here, support here, support here. So expecting it to form that bullish pattern and then to move back to the upside. So you see back to back 2 times of liquidity. This is the 1 minute chart in its lower time frame, but we can see price action here. Are you guys with me? Okay, so we see a little bit of channel here. If this channel is maintaining, then we should be able to see the price to again go back to the resistance. We have seen already the price tested the channel support of the channel. If it breaks below, then we might see that this channel is being broken, and then we can expect it still to trend in that direction. Okay, traders, so hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up, smash it, and also hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day, including live analysis, live trade and strategy, educational content. It might now test this 293 level. It's part of the trading. You might see the market is going up and down and up and down, and then it's the part of the process, right? So, and in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, I would appreciate if you smash it, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Here is the market already has gone for a deeper drop, expecting it to now to move back up to the original direction of the trend. So we've seen significant pullback. We are on it. And from Emirates, thank you very much for joining from Emirates. We are waiting for entry. So we are on an entry on GJ, and we are on a trade. We'll keep running that, and I think that GJ might anytime bounce back up. This is the 4-hour support. Expecting it to bounce back up. We'll keep running that on while we see that gold has got another rejection from the top, forming a head and shoulder here. So this is the head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder on gold. And with this head and shoulder formation, what you can see, the 4-hour, 1 hour, expecting for the price to break below and then to trend in that direction. Okay, so looking at GJ again, we can see there is again another rejection from the top. So you might see now a bit of deeper pullback. So this is a support level, which is the 200.93. 4-hour is still, to me, it's still bull market. Let's see with the, it might try to retest the 293.92 level. The price action for me is still long-term bull. So we'll be waiting for complete retest and then to see how the market candle closing. Based on that, we can look for entry. This is a bullish channel on GJ and expecting it to remain bullish for long-term perspective. And at the same time, traders, thanks for joining the live session. I would appreciate if you smash it, if you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet, and also press that bell notification so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Now gold is, we can see after retest, it's breaking below again. And as you can see, tomorrow there is a big news coming on GJ that also GBP, that's also impacting the gold pricing as well. So you can see this is a massive volatility. You guys said that, you see, it's a bank holiday, but still we see that the market is moving a lot in all the instrument. So tomorrow there is a big news coming on GJ. That means the GBP. Let's look at also the GBP USD. Let's quickly look at the bigger picture. I will be analyzing from A to Z because both of these GBP JPY as well as GBP USD getting very volatile. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. We here waiting for entry. Thank you very much for joining. What is your thought behind the entry for the trade? What is your thought behind the entry for the trade? Why I got in an lower price? Right, so very good question. We'll be discussing first. Let's see. I think it's gonna now retest the support, and then we might see rejection. The way expected it to bounce from that level. So you see that drop back to the support. It's pretty so in a liquidity zone. It's definitely a big drop on the 15 minutes if you look at. Okay, it might now try to return. It's dropped a lot in that support. We see that breakup structure here. Okay, so this is the channel. You can see this is a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So which is basically an important level of resistance, and it is an important level of support, and we see breakup structure. So BUS breakup structure. So when there is a breakup structure, we can see that the market bouncing back to the upside. Let's see how far it might be going in that direction. So you see that deeper drop with the candle close from the 4-hour. So almost to the support. This is a massive drop in that in one direction, and it's not expected. So there is a liquidity zone at 187, still on the trade. Okay, so it's still on the trade. We have placed it there, and it might not remain. This is where I think it's already on a Fibonacci level. Still, we have a probability because there is a liquidity below this level. So if we take the Fibonacci from the 1 hour, what we can see, it's almost nearly to the 38.2%. It's a complete breakup structure. Still on the trade, and see folk how far. So the 4 hour closing in 15 minutes. Okay, it's in a very important liquidity zone. This move is very unusual, so it might just retest and then could return back, because it's in a very important liquidity zone, guys. So it's absolutely important liquidity zone, waiting for the price to bounce and then to move back up. So here is the key now. This lower time frame, this is a very smaller doji here. I don't still be holding it. Two pip away, 2 to 3 pip, and so my stop loss at 1860. So 860. Just that we are still few pip away and still on the trade. And if you look at this move on the 15 minutes, it's a clean one move. If it bounce, still possible to go back up to the resistance again, because the trend is still bullish trend. So here might not remain now. It's getting downside. So from the 1 minute, if we look at, so liquidity candle here. So gold is also bouncing back to the upside after forming quite a few long week doji here. So if you look at the 1 hour, 4 hour, which is basically a bullish price action here. Okay, GJ has gone, didn't work out. So we are out on GJ, didn't work out. So we had a 25 pip minus on GJ. We need to look for further entry. So this move is very unusual now, but it's still, if we look at the intraday, it's coming back to another liquidity zone. I'll still be looking for a bullish trade once it will drop well below this level. This is unusual breakdown, guys. Now here is dropping down below this level, dropping back to that liquidity zone here, and it's the news impact coming. So it might now drop to this smart money zone. So this is a complete bearish move. So we will be able to find further trading opportunity of that in the upcoming session. $43. So forming a very long wick doji. Just grab that liquidity, and it's a very unusual 15 minutes. A complete bearish move has broken all this support. We'll see that how far we might see potential further movement on this. Let's see. So here is massive drop on this level. If you look at, you can see after this big bull move, there is a bearish move, and at this point we can see the market from the intraday has dropped well below. If you look at the daily also, that we can see the market almost dropped to the daily support, and from that level, this is the daily support, and this is a resistance line which is turning support. It dropped well below. Because there is a liquidity candle here, we might see now further downside to grab more liquidity here on GJ. And this is a 1 hour chart. This is that smart money zone, okay, which is the order block. We have seen a big move, a big drop. I would say that GJ is dropping to a very important level, which is 61.8% Fibonacci, which is the this is an order block, and here is 38 peep. The only thing that it's kind of forming a head and shoulder. This move will most likely will see that the price, as there is a news coming tomorrow, we might see the prices going back to the resistance line. But if it reach, before it reach to that resistance, we might see in the beginning of the session, as we discussed, that the market might be breaking below, and then we could see that trend, so which is in fact following that script. So at the moment, I wouldn't risk further, because it might now break below before going up, or it might just test and then may continue to rise up. So let's see where it is heading. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure that you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. What is your thought behind the entry for the trade? Why not going in at lower price? Okay, so you understood it, sir. Are you on trade on GJ? Yeah, it's gone. It's done. Thank you. Okay, so here is, if you look at, it might now drop to that support and then could trend in that direction. So it became very unpredictable to see either it will drop further or it just started to move again towards the upside. And we see that gold also a bit of sideways, as there is there is a tomorrow there is a big news coming on all of them. So we can see that there is a news coming on GBP. So we see, let's look at the calendar to see how the market might be doing. So looking at Forex factory calendar, if we look at this is where 8:45 a.m., which is coming tomorrow, NZD, and then followed by CHF 5:30 p.m. This one will be trading on the VIP live trading room, and also 9 p.m. coming GBP, 10:30 p.m. unemployment claims, followed by next day also there is GBP news. So GBP is pretty volatile at the moment, including the GJ. You can see the GJ is trying to we might see now a bit of consolidation as there is a news coming tomorrow. So we see that there might be a bit of consolidation on GBP/JPY. If we look at gold, gold also a bit of sideways. So that might create an opportunity for further entry with GBP pairs as well as CHF pair as well. So if we look at dollar Swiss franc, so is the dollar Swiss franc. So if we look at dollar Swiss franc, where the daily chart, we can see that on dollar Swiss franc there is this is a big drop here. Looking at the monthly, a big drop, daily also massive drop. From the intraday here in dollar Swiss franc, we can see that there is a dodgy formation here. So we can see that there is a local downside on dollar Swiss franc. So we will be looking for any kind of trading opportunity with the upcoming news on dollar Swiss franc. Let's see where the price is heading. Based on that, we will be looking for entry on dollar Swiss franc. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be waiting for further entry opportunity. At the moment, we can see the market is a bit slower because of the low volatility started. So yeah, tomorrow we will be trading again live in this live session again. And I believe that traders enjoy this live session. Every session is different. I will be focusing tomorrow again for better trading on dollar and GBP pairs and gold. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do that too. I'll see you again trading live together tomorrow in this live market. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you next time.